Hello everyone, this is YouTube Media, and with me here I'm going to be unboxing the brand new Apevia X-Plorer2 case. This is a mid-tower case and it is the sequel to the original Apevia X-Plorer. This case comes in 6 different colors: black, silver, red, pink, blue, and green. I obviously got the green, but if you get this case with the version without a side panel window, it comes in black and silver. And there is the Apevia X-Plorer2 case. I really like the appeal of this case. The green theme color gives it a really nice touch. So this is the front of the case. You can see there are lots of mesh vents here. The 2 mesh vents down here on the bottom left and right are actually because there is a 120mm included fan behind this front panel. We're going to get to that later. Down here is also connection ports. They're in a handy spot. You got 2 USB ports, 2 audio ports, and an eSATA port. Over here on the left is the power and reset button, reset and power. I like the design of it too. And up at the top, this is a magnetically opening door, and it will reveal 4 5¼ drive bays and 1 3½-inch drive bay. They're all covered with a nice glossy cover, a smooth finish to the case. And on the front, you'll see this is one of the big bonuses of this case. This is a LCD temperature reader to monitor your system's temperature. It's all already hooked up. You just got to connect it to your motherboard, and you have a nice included temperature reader. This is the left side panel of the case. You can see there's a beautiful hexagon-shaped side panel window. This is what I really love about the case, is this window. Unlike other cases, rather than just secluding the side panel window to one area of the case, you have a full 360-degree view of all your inside parts. And in the middle of this nice design is a 200mm included LED light-up fan. The black and silver case comes with a blue LED fan, red and pink comes with a red LED fan, and the green comes with the green LED fan. Now you can also get a version of this case without a side panel window, which also has its perks. It'll come with 2 fan openings here on the left, and included with them is 2 120mm fans on both of the fan openings. Also, you will get a 450-watt power supply unit included with the case. So that's about it for the left side of the case, but I definitely love this window design. So this is the back of the case. Let's start at the top. You can see there is a 120mm exhaust fan. This is included with the case. Right here is where your motherboard's I/O shield is going to go. And further down, you can see there are 2 rubber grommet holes. This is for water cooling tubes, which comes in really handy. Over here are 7 expansion slots also. And at the bottom is obviously where your PSU is going to go. Now, as far as the side panels, if you'll notice, there are 2 screws on each end. You just unscrew these with the thumb screws and they will slide off. The panels on both sides will slide on and off after removing the 2 simple thumb screws. And here's the right side panel of the case. There's not much going on here except for an indented handle, but I am going to show you it with the panel off. Just unscrew the 2 thumb screws. It slides right back and then pops off like that. On the top there is just a mesh vent, but this has room to install 2 120mm fans on the inside of it if you desire. Alright, so let's take a look at the inside of the panel where all your hardware is going to be located at. And here's a look at the inside, or the other side of the fan. Comes with the pin wires. So on the interior you can see the 4 5¼ drive bays that are accessible from the exterior. But as far as on the interior drive bays, there are 5 3½-inch drive bays on the interior, but there are 2 in this top cage and 3 at the bottom. But if for some reason, say you didn't have enough room and you need to remove this middle cage is completely removable with these 2 screws. You'll also notice the 120mm fan that's hiding right behind the front panel that I had mentioned earlier. This is where it is located, right here between the front panel and the hard drive bays. And here is the rest of the interior of the case. You'll notice the 120mm exhaust fan at the top. Here are the 7 expansion slots on the back. This doesn't have a removable motherboard tray, but it fits up to an ATX motherboard, 11x12. Plenty of room for a graphics card up to about 12 or 13 inches. At the bottom, you'll notice the nicely wrapped cords. Those are for your connector ports and the temperature gauge at the front of the case. Right here is also where your PSU is going to sit, and you'll see the mesh opening for some ventilation. So that wraps up my review of the Apevia X-Plorer2 mid-tower case. I definitely enjoy a lot of the features on the case, including the amazing 360-degree viewing side panel with the nice fan incorporated in the middle of it, along with the included temperature gauge on the front to monitor your system's temperature, and the overall design of the front panel. The theme colors are really nice too that you can pick from for the X-Plorer2. And so that's about it. All the links will be in the video description below, and thank you for watching.